Hello everyone. I'm putting this up here just to show YouTube that I am operating within the guidelines of fair use, which allows to use segments of material I do not own the rights for in order to criticize and express an opinion. Just as any democratic, free speech supporting platform would do. I'm not going to make any money out of this, and everything I upload here will be for the sole purpose of reviewing, critique, and expressing opinions about what's going on and what went on the Fully Living channel. This video is called Autism Stim is Out of Control. And in order to understand what Andrea means, we need to talk a little bit about what is autism stim. So, stimming is a repetitive or unusual movement or noise that these kids do. Stimming seems to help some autistic children and teenagers to manage their emotions and to cope with overwhelming situations. Stimming affects children in negative ways usually, and I would like to show you what Andrea calls stimming when it comes to Raphael.
It's on backwards.
No. No, it's not the right way.
It is, look. This is the front, remember?
Yes.
So turn it around.
No, no, no. No, no, no.
Can you actually kill yourself by putting your shirt on wrong? Like strangling?
Okay, so far so good. There is nothing out of the ordinary going on here. Raphael, the video starts with him already having his shirt on backwards, and he is trying to struggle with getting the shirt turned around, facing the right direction. He's not doing it very well. In the middle, there are all kinds of interruptions with Kitty and with other things that Andrea is talking about. Of course, I won't take this footage and put it on here because it's a waste of time, but you are more than welcome to go and watch the original video. And if you see anything that looks like stimming so far, please...
Okay, turn your shirt around.
I can't turn my shirt around.
You can. I wish you had quit saying you can't. Who gave you that little confidence? You could do it. Look what you did. It's perfect. Now put your arms in there. Kitty's already put her shirt on for today. She's wearing fur. 1. How many arms do you have?
Raphael succeeded in putting on his shirt. He said a few times that he can't do it. He was getting frustrated. He was getting a little bit upset. Not too much, but a little bit. His mom talked him through it, and everything is fine. Absolutely zero stimming so far. The next thing that happens is that Andrea says the child hit his head. He has a big bruise on his head, and she shows it to us. Okay.
I heard, but look what it did. Look at this knot. You can see like right in the middle where he busted his skull into it. It's this big.
So again, we see the child has an injury, but definitely not caused by any kind of stemming behavior, erratic movements, noises that he made. It was caused by playing. And she says so herself. If you go to the video, you'll see exactly what kind of game he was playing. So he was leaning on a sort of a box and running around with it in the house, and then he just slipped and bumped his head into the cabinet.
We're in the bathroom. At the checkout, I'm out of breath because I had to carry him. At the checkout, he was going and like screaming loud. So I was like, what the heck's wrong with you? So what's wrong? Are you gonna throw up? He was like, so you gonna throw up? Yeah. And I said, do you need to poop? Because I smelled him like a fart. And I was like, do you need to poop? He said, yeah. So I carried him. He looks really sick. And that welt on his head.
So I think what we see here is a little boy sitting on the toilet. That welt does not look good on his head, and his color is kind of off. But the story was that he started making some noises that sounded like distress, and she asked him, "Does he need to poop?" And he said yes. They went to the toilet. I can tell you that when we watch the rest of the video, Andrea says he did not poop. He just needed to go to the toilet for some reason, but she's not sure why. Now, it could be some kind of pain, it could be so many things. Now, I, for one, would worry about that huge bruise on his head. And actually, Andrea says in the video that later on in the video that she was worried that something happened to him, that maybe he has some kind of neurological issue because he got that bruise on his head, and she doesn't know what happened. But in any case, we don't know why he reacted like that. Maybe maybe he did have some dizziness and felt faint or felt like he wanted to throw up, and that can happen when you get hit on your head. Anyway, to call it the autism stim is out of control is taking it way too far. And again, I suspect it has to do with clickbait and, I don't know, trying to sell a certain story. But again, maybe I'm wrong.